ain't touching it. Nope.
Here,
no,
here,
I ain't touching it. Nope.
Here.
Nope. Good try.
Man, good morning, golfing world. Welcome to TGD Today. It's the roundtable. It's good to have you back.
It's nice to be back.
You need to get in a better mood.
I'm trying.
I mean, you got out of the parking lot this morning. I was depressed. I hadn't even spoken to you.
There was
yet.
like two cans in the parking lot, and he kicked both of them.
Yeah. You know, it's like we talked about before I left.
You've been on vacation
No,
for 2 weeks.
Buddy, don't even go there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Far from a vacation.
No. With what I just had to deal with, no.
Okay. Good morning.
No. Good morning, though. Thanks, and it's glad to be back.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Al?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Great to be here. Thank you
Brian,
for having me.
We've got Brian Thomas in the house with us, folks.
Welcome.
The man.
Thank you.
Part of our brethren here at TGD Radio and TV. Good to have you, bud.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
You look good.
You also. I like that bright shirt.
Well, in homage of Mr. Biggs,
Yep.
my idol.
If
as
he'd
far
ironed
as-
it, it'd been a little better. But
Well, I don't think you'll
I
ever
don't
catch
own an
Mr.
iron.
Biggs anything but that.
That's right. The sad thing is with Bigelow, he's got the shirt, the belt, the slacks, the shoes, the socks, the hat.
And the
Size.
golf bag.
Then the
and
driver.
I even hear he
then
has-
the golf bag.
Yeah.
Then the grips.
I even hear he's got the underwear, too.
and you realize it's like my dad used to say.
Okay.
He dresses like Doug Sanders, but he plays like Colonel Sanders.
That's good. That's good.
So, Brian, what's up with you, babe?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just been going around beating the bushes and talking to different courses about what we have to offer here at INET and trying to get a golf game in every now and then. Supposed to
Really?
play this afternoon. Yep.
Nice.
Guys, he's a player.
Not
seen-
really. I'm
I've
a
seen his
10,
swing.
12 handicap.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
10,
here-
12.
we got another
strokes.
sandbagger
I need
going.
strokes.
Oh, yeah.
Do I need to start
George
wearing
is
my
there.
waders
George
in
is
here?
I think so.
Because I'm telling you, it's getting deep.
Yeah. You got
Between
about-
this one being an 18, this one's a 10 or a 12.
19.
Yeah, we'll play them
19.
two, right? Me
Yeah.
and you with our
Yeah.
shirts.
He just said 19.
Now,
Did
I
y'all
tell
hear
you what,
that
if
out
y'all
there?
want to get after it, stand on your head and shake your pockets. I'll break them out.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
There you go.
I'll do that.
I ain't,
You spot me 19,
And I get 12, we're in.
I'm there like Flint, baby. Come on now.
by the time,
I'm serious.
By the time
You
the
pick the course.
I put it to you this way: by the time the radio goes off, these two will have not made it to 14.
Oh,
Oh, that's probably
wow.
true.
Okay,
I love
folks.
it. I love it.
Let's jump on a couple of topics here in the golfing world. Of course, as we do on Roundtable,
I was trying to avoid those.
we're I know it's not working. Sorry. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So what's up with Tiger?
It's a
We
bunch
get
of-
the report this week that Tiger is the reason that he broke up with Lindsey Vonn was that she found out he was cheating with Amanda Boyd,
Yes.
excuse
Boyd.
me, Jason Duffner's ex-wife.
No.
Ah,
Yep. Said he'd been dating her while he was with Lindsay.
wow. And that comes from
Now, they're-
reliable sources, I understand.
Fox News.
Fox News?
Yes, sir.
Fox News reported that.
Yes, sir. They sure did. And
Wow.
and guess what?
That's big.
His agent denied it.
Well, of course.
Who'd have thunk that one?
Who'd have thunk? You? Any comment?
He ain't going
It's
there.
rumor.
It's a rumor.
Rumor
Okay.
and supposition.
All right.
Yep.
Phil Mickelson is connected with a $2.75 million laundering case. Evidently, the gentleman in question has already been arrested and supposedly spilled the beans.
In a plea deal.
Huh?
In a plea deal.
Yeah.
In a plea deal, yep.
That there was money shifted around between accounts for bets coming from Phil Mickelson. So, do we consider that substantiated, rumor, gossip?
Just going on what we know about Phil, I know for a fact that he is a gambler. And when he went on staff with Callaway paid off a substantial amount of his debt.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That's true.
It's true.
That's where I was
That's
going.
not
with-
rumor.
That's not a rumor.
I mean, and that's why I say I believe Mickelson. This very well could be. How much of it's truth, I don't know, but it very well
Correct.
could be part of it. But I know that when he went with Callaway, when he left the Yonex thing and all that, and went with Callaway,
Yes, sir.
Callaway paid a lot of debt that he had to some particular individuals in Vegas.
Yep, and a few casinos. That's
And
correct.
that's where the long-term deal, that's all that came from.
Yes, yes, sir.
Wow.
But
Brian, what's your thoughts on this?
You know, it's a shame because I'm a big Mickelson fan.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Definitely.
a great father and husband to his wife, and I enjoy watching him play the game of golf. And I hate that these distractions are coming up, and maybe they weren't his choices, or good or bad choices. They could have been somebody else's choices. Hopefully, doesn't bring him down. He can concentrate on his game of golf and keep
Right.
going.
Now,
Definitely.
does this bring Phil's credibility down in the game of golf?
Not for me.
Does he get asterisks?
no,
No.
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 No? So we give the story of Phil a little bit of credibility, but we don't give the story of Tiger any credibility.
Well,
Fox News didn't report that.
Yeah, Fox News didn't report on that.
That's what I'm saying.
well, Phil wasn't betting on golf.
Phil's betting.
See,
on
they would
those.
that
We
end
don't
up
know
being
what
like
he
a
was betting
would
on.
that
He's
end
not-
up being
it
like
was
a
not golf.
It was not golf.
Yeah. So
Is it
it
going
wasn't,
to be-
he
it
was
wasn't like
betting on-
baseball players in the past
So he
that
was
bet on
betting on
themselves.
Pete Rose
Just where I was
getting into
going.
the Hall
No,
of
he
Fame.
was betting on Tiger's romances.
That's probably a good bet,
He
right?
made a lot more money than he did in endorsements if he did that. Dude.
yeah.
But a lot of his is baseball, football, that kind of stuff. Maybe the NBA, but he doesn't bet on golf. The thing with Tiger, I mean, there's so many of those going around. People might just throw stuff out there for whatever. I mean, yes, they did say that he flirted a lot with her and her with him.
That's
At
correct.
the Ryder Cup and different things like that. But I mean, everybody's trying to be nice and make everybody comfortable when you're at those things because you're nerve wracked anyway. So.
Yes.
How much truth to it? I don't know. Could he have done it? Yeah, knowing him as much as he likes, yeah. But
As much as he likes what?
Yeah, well,
women,
As much as he likes what? Let me be a good reporter. Speak
no,
into the microphone
no,
here.
I'm staying out of trouble. But I'm saying, much as he likes,
Oh, you
We're
done-
we're a G-rated show here,
Hold
folks.
on, the levee's been opened now.
I'm not
Go
gonna.
ahead.
I'm
Here
not
comes
going to
the
get
water.
us. I'm not going to get us banned. or
Well,
whatever,
another
but-
thing
Ban?
too. How many times these
Ban?
guys have to say no when you get to that celebrity status? There's a lot of opportunities out there. They say no a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
Really?
opportunities for what?
Tell us
Women.
about it, Brian.
Women, not me.
Women.
I mean, I've been
You're
married
at
30
that
years.
celebrity status.
I've been married 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody knows me.
Q, you want to expand any?
Nope.
Ain't touching it.
There's the celebrity.
Nope.
But he is correct.
Who is correct?
Brian's correct.
Yeah.
It's like
Yep.
They're
clubbing
called
baby
gold
seals.
diggers.
Clubbing baby seals.
It's that easy.
Yep.
Oh man.
I mean,
Shooting goldfish in a barrel.
it is.
Yep.
It is. If it's wanted, and that's what people want. I mean, I watched Tim Herron pick a girl up at the Bird's Nest in Phoenix. I mean, if Tim Herron can pick a girl up, then it's yeah.
And
it's
guys,
easy.
I'm not mentioning any
that's true,
names.
too.
Period.
You're not mentioning names?
No, but-
how about initials?
There you go.
Okay.
This has been going on for years and years and years. It ain't like it just started 5 years
No.
ago. It ain't like it started 10
true.
years ago.
That's true.
If you go back to
Yeah, but
the
it's
to the
in any-
greats of golf, a lot of those guys love women.
Okay.
There's just no. It's
But it's that way across any sport.
any sport. Yeah, baseball,
You look
basketball.
at Babe Ruth. I mean, he was a womanizer. Long days gone by. You know, you come up through the ranks. I mean, I've heard Pete Rose talk about how the red machine would simply sweep through cities and they would
Oh, yeah,
do
yeah.
all kind of things.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He just
Oh,
got, Babe publicized for his gambling.
Yes, sir.
That was probably the lightest of the incidences that they did.
I've heard stories of keys being passed out, for motel rooms. Back years and years ago, back when everything was kept quiet, a caddy would simply walk over to the gallery, hand a key over, say so and so would like to meet you later on this afternoon, and there you go.
It's like being in a rock concert.
There were women that gave my mother keys to give to a specific individual that was playing with my father. I mean, I know
Yes.
that for a
Yes.
fact.
Yes.
I know that for a fact.
Really?
Oh yes, yes.
Because they knew my mother was there with my dad, and he was playing with this particular individual, and these women would say, "Give these to And
Yeah.
so,
Well, I know you've been in that status before, but for us amateurs that haven't been, I had a good taste of it one time. When I was the general manager at Crow Creek, I had the opportunity of playing golf with Michael Jordan. Played 36 holes with him at that facility. And it was one of the best days of my life because I'm a Tar Heel fan, and I watched him grow through the basketball sport. And the first 18 holes, when I was told he's coming there, it's like, let's not get it out to the
Right.
media, and let's try to keep it quiet and all that down.
Yeah.
So the first 18 holes we played, it was a very enjoyable round of golf. But then the bomb fell out. Everybody knew that he was there.
Yep.
And they were surrounding the greens, and when we got to the parking lot for that man to leave, I thought to myself, I don't know if I'd ever want that kind of stardom.
Yep.
He couldn't get to his car.
Yep.
I mean, you talking about women grabbing him and feeling him and
yeah.
touching him and wanting
Oh, yeah.
autographs, and my kid and this, that,
Oh,
and the other.
yeah,
All
yeah.
the man wanted
Oh, yeah.
to do was get in his car and get
Go
out
home.
of there. So
Yeah.
it's a whole different world.
It is.
So I'm not so critical on those guys by understanding what they have to go through on a regular basis.
Right.
I mean, it's just temptation. I mean, it really is.
Well, the Godfather deals with it every week. So
I carry a stick around in my truck just to beat them off me. I don't know about you guys, but
We're not talking.
yeah, but that's the bed bugs, Al.
The raccoons.
Them biting you is not like a
That's too good.
person of the others. What?
Nothing.
Lord have mercy. All right, so Hugh, you get back from a 2-week vacation.
I was gone 6 days. Thank you.
Okay.
Settling my father's estate.
So you're gone for 2.5 weeks, and but
pick
you,
on you,
went
Dave,
back
right?
to our old home,
Yeah.
and will I ever go back? No. But you went back. So how are things in Columbus? Tell us what you did.
Columbus hasn't changed much. Did get to play the country club a couple of times. Thank goodness I live, 6.5, 7 hours away. So when I go back, it doesn't cost somebody a bunch of money for me to go, even though I'm a PGA member. It's Columbus. But, got to go back, and Mike McCollum, who I've known since I was a kid. Mike's older than me, but he worked under Ray Cutright at Idle Hour in Macon, and now he manages.
Great course.
Yeah, and now Mike manages some other golf courses, and he is the head of employment services for the PGA of America for Georgia and Florida. And so, he's all over the
sounds
place.
like a great gig.
He's really moved himself up well in this. And so he asked me to speak at something that's very dear to me that I knew about, but I didn't know. But it's the Weir Scholarship Foundation, and our ping rep when I was growing up was Bill Weir, and Mr. Weir is the one that finally convinced my dad when I was a junior in college to let me play ping, and my dad was always old school, no ping, this and that,
Right.
whatever.
Yep.
And when I went to Ping and I won the NCAA that year, and then went on to be Player of the Year and all that, and then got to the tour and we were very close.
Yes, sir.
And then he married a very close friend of my parents, Shirley Seagraves, and she became Shirley Weir. Well, they created this foundation that, when they died, their money that Mr. Weir had made would go to help kids get to college, would pay for their college.
That's awesome.
So kids from Georgia, and granted, you've got to be from Georgia. That's the only thing about this to the people that are listening throughout the world. But these kids from Georgia, they get notebooks full of applications from all these kids.
Sure.
As long as you keep a 3.0 or higher, you never have to pay for anything in college.
That's big.
Anything.
It takes a little bit of work. I went through that with two kids now. I got one getting ready to go to Coastal Carolina as a freshman this year. And my oldest one just graduated. And if you do the little bit of work on the internet and going and finding all the applications that are out there, you're right. It can almost make you money by going to college.
Well, this man literally, he and Shirley left this to where they can pick. This year they only picked two. John Leonard from Valdosta at Francis Lake was on my team at Columbus State with Jim McKay and others. His son got one of the scholarships this year, they only had two. Last year, I think they had four. It can vary depending on who qualifies for. But, just to watch these kids, and what they created, George, is a family. Mm-hmm. They get together once a year, and they celebrate everybody's birthday on the same day. They have a go to the lake, and they ride jet skis and pontoon boats and hang out.
Awesome.
Cook out, talk, introduce, do initiations for the new, scholarship winners and whatnot. And to be able to sit there and talk to them about how these people affected my life and what the opportunity that they have, and if they take advantage of it, that this is a legacy they can carry on. Be honest with you, George, first time I ever got a standing ovation when I walked off of a stage, and it just
that's awesome.
That's probably because they were happy you were done.
Probably,
Yeah.
But it literally to bring tears to your eyes to
Sure.
see how close and what this means to these families and kids. It was a pretty awesome thing to be a part of, and I felt honored to be there.
Well, I think it's neat that you were one of the first that kind of got introduced to this program, and for them to honor you with the opportunity of coming back and talking about this program and development and what these kids can have and will look forward to. I think that's awesome, dude.
No doubt.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It was really
Yep.
cool.
Congratulations.
And
Yeah.
and I wished them all the best, and got to sit and talk to DeWitt Weaver for about an hour and a half, and I hadn't seen Mr. Weaver since Daddy's funeral and his wife, and seeing a bunch of just old friends and
Right.
people that are part of this whole board and situation, and it was cool.
Yeah, you didn't get the opportunity. I checked with you. I actually mentioned before you left, and then checked with you when you got back. You didn't get the opportunity to visit our old friend Alan Doyle.
No, Alan and I had talked, and I was trying to get up there, but between going through all the different paperworks and stuff, and trying
Sure.
to get the
Yeah,
we got
busy
the
time.
house sold, and trying to just get things out of there that I wanted to keep on behalf of my dad and
Right.
my mom. I didn't have time to drive up there and
Right.
see them, and they understood that, so
Yeah.
it was all good. But I did get to go play golf a couple of days at the country club with a couple of really good kids. Played golf with a young man that plays at Georgia Tech, and he was on their team this year. Played number 5 as a freshman. Last name Clark, and just a great talent, great young man. And then another friend of mine that my father, Stanton Shore, that my dad wanted me to get involved with, and he called. So I got to teach him a little bit and play golf, and so I got some good stuff done as far as that
And
goes.
Good.
he even got to go to the Bridgestone tour trailer too while he was down there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, did that.
Very
stuff.
good.
Got some free stuff.
There you go.
Minnie the Moocher.
You can't beat
So,
It's a pot calling the kettle black.
Mini Moocher, and how long have I been? No, I'm not even going there.
No.
I'm not even going there.
well, I could have said Mini Me, but that would have offended you.
Yeah, my hair. Yeah, you're right.
Well, so
Dan.
overall, good trip.
Yep.
Abby went with you?
Abby went with me. I think I saw her one day out of 6. She was with my cousin's kids and his
Well,
wife.
she had her
and
agenda, dude.
she had the best time. Sydney came over and got her and took her to Auburn for a night, so she went over there with her sister. And
Sweet.
She had a good time. She had a real good time.
I don't know how she had a good time at Auburn, but you know my feelings about that.
I do too, but with her sister, imagine Sydney showed her, took her some good places to eat, got her some ice cream, so she was good.
Yeah, that's the end of the earth, Auburn. So you just fall off from there.
Yep. I agree.
Try to reach up and hang on to the toilet paper, and just never seems to be able to hold
It's
it.
always hanging from the
Okay.
tree. That's for
Always hanging from the trees.
sure. Absolutely.
So good trip. Sounds
Awesome.
like a good one.
It was.
Congrats on the speech there, bud.
Thanks.
You were
Definitely.
able to get through it okay? You didn't
Yeah.
pass out
No.
or
No smelling
hyperventilate?
salts or nothing.
And Jeff, I did going up there when the young lady introduced me that she's a senior at Georgia. She goes, and Mr. Mike wanted me just to remind you that you are in mixed company today. So,
Oh,
I got up there. I said, I promise I'll behave. So
That's
I did.
good stuff.
Yes, I did. But I thought you'd get a kick out of that one.
Your reputation
It precedes me. Yes, yes. People know me.
no doubt. And not just from here.
No.
Al, what's going on with you, babe?
Hey man, just hammering down. I've just
How's the health? You feeling okay?
Yeah, I feel really, really good. Right now I'm just trying to, get the surgery lined up, get everything in gear to get this thing out of there. And
I told you, the Godfather will take care of it.
let's just do it. Come on over to the
You-
shop.
you want me to
and
take care of it?
I got some fresh.
Got it.
I got some fresh. I got a razor knife that's got a brand new blade in it, and I got some hydrogen peroxide.
We don't need that.
we can handle this
You
thing.
got some duct tape to patch it up?
Oh, no doubt, and some
okay.
super glue.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Gorilla
you
tape.
put the super glue first, and
Yeah.
then you lay the duct tape
Put a little
on
layer
top.
of super glue
Yeah.
there.
Just give it a little singe with the torch, and it's all sterilized.
all good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, but yeah, thank you for asking. I feel really good, and for the listeners out there, basically, I had stage 4 colon cancer, 3B. Got all that took care of, and it now have its metastasized.
Metastasized.
Metastasized. There's that redneck in me.
Let him do it.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I want him to help
Let
me.
him.
I have experience.
Yeah.
Okay,
through this
I understand.
with my father and
Yeah,
my
everybody does.
father-in-law. So chill.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So
He's
I got a
from East
size.
Tennessee, though. He's trying to talk East Tennessee.
Well, God bless you, Al.
I'm trying to
bless you.
keep.
Thank you, sir.
I'm trying to save.
We got to go in there and get it cut out. To make a long story short,
I'm gonna take
So-
care of it.
It's in your lung, though, right?
I like
Yes,
the,
sir.
I like
Yeah, it's in the lung.
The
Yeah, it's
buck
in the
knife
lung.
and the duct tape and fix him right up. Country
Oh.
boy can't survive, right?
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I just haven't bent over the table.
I just
I'll
want to
take care
get
of it.
political, and I'm behaving, Jeff, because I'd really love to say what I'm feeling about what he's having to go through to get this done.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
baby.
the funny thing
You
about
know?
this whole thing is the hospital I want to go to, which is very close to my house, I cannot go to because of the insurance plan. But yet, one of the largest cancer institutes in the United States in New York would love to have me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's just it's a little whacked out and a little frustrating, but we'll get it whipped.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're going to get him taken care of. One way.
We'll
yeah.
get it taken care of. No doubt about it. Brian, what's on your ticker, bud?
Actually, health-wise, I'm not in bad shape. I've been
Good.
trying to work out, take care of myself when I hit the age of 45 a few years back.
Young'un.
I'm 51 now. So,
Youngin.
No, I'm a senior in the PGA eyes, right?
You and I are the same age, so
I got played a senior tees and all that good stuff now, right?
That's it. Hey, there's
and
pluses.
I get 12 strokes from you.
He gets
I
12.
love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm on the super seniors with 19.
I think it is pick on Hughes.
Where are you playing at today?
Leopard's Chase out at Ocean Ridge.
Really?
Nice.
I've heard nothing but good things out there.
Brian, guess how old George is?
Go ahead, baby.
Should I?
Be sweet.
All right, he said super senior, so
Be kind.
60 plus.
62.
Be kind.
How about a 62?
How about 55?
55.
I looked older than I am.
Okay,
then super
I'm in
seniors
trouble
doesn't
now.
work.
Thanks, Jeff.
I'm in
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Kind of.
You said over 60, so I
could
guess
not
62.
pass that opening up since he said super senior.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
You say super
That's what
seniors,
threw me off.
that's
That's what
60.
threw
I know, babe.
Yeah.
I still love you though.
All right. He'll
Leopard's
he'll
Chase.
pick on me later,
Good
right?
track.
Good one.
Yeah. We went out the other day to Crow Creek. It was in great shape. Of course, sporting the colors today. So just great stuff there.
Can't beat it.
Play Tidewater. Good stuff there. Their greens came back. Tee boxes are marvelous. Archie's
Great
doing a
course.
good job
Great
out
course
there.
over
yeah.
there. Chris Cooper, the pro there, is a good friend of mine, and they do a great job out there.
Yeah,
Really do.
doing a real good
Yeah.
job. So
I'm looking forward to when Rivers Edge gets done.
that's going to be interesting.
They're starting today, I think.
Yeah, they just
I-
closed yesterday or
Yeah.
the day before
But
yesterday.
day before yesterday,
They're
I
starting
spoke to
today.
Jeff yesterday, and they're going to do Ultra Dwarf, and they're taking out the Paspalums, and which they've had a difficult time. I mean, great grass. We really were excited
Mm-hmm.
about it when they went that direction, but it's just not the area to do it. And
You know, it's on beautiful property, and
Oh,
I don't know
God.
if that salt water and the marshlands that it's on is
agree.
causing some issues over there, but that is one of the best layouts of a golf course in the area.
So much
The
fun.
biggest
One of
issue
my
they-
favorites.
Biggest issue
absolutely.
they had with the Paspalum is the shaded areas.
Yeah.
You know, They
Okay.
they couldn't take out enough trees to get it enough air and sunlight. you know?
yeah, good point.
And plus, you look-
I think they had some issues of not really knowing the chemicals
Yeah.
and things like that to deal with it. Much like West Coast probably has a lot more, knowledge of that.
If you take those greens that are out there along the marsh, though, they were typically just spectacular.
Oh,
when they
sure.
were in good
Yes.
shape. You go
Yes.
back through the
Good
woods,
point.
you see the spotty areas, especially that par 3, number 12 back there.
The one's hidden.
They couldn't take out enough trees around that thing
Yeah.
to make it work.
And plus,
That's
you've
true.
got a grass. I mean, obviously, it grows a lot faster.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you look at Pine Lakes, I mean, they need to cut those greens 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how fast it grows.
Yeah.
And to keep the upkeep of it just didn't make sense.
Right.
In possible saltwater areas, it's very, very healthy, but
It's labor intensive grass.
extremely,
Yeah.
extremely.
And there is no golf course in existence today that needs anything that's costs more money.
Labor intensive.
Yeah.
That's correct.
You know,
I agree with that.
So hats off to them. They made the decision to bite the bullet, and I agree with you, dude. One of the best layouts in the Grand Strand.
I
No
guarantee
doubt
you,
about
when
it.
it's ready and they reopen it, there's going to be people itching to
A
get
lot
out.
Yeah.
of people.
Now
They're gonna be
that's a
overwhelmed.
golf course that you don't want to play Hugh on because you can play the tips there and tear that course apart when you know where you're hitting the ball like he is. But the white tee player could get himself in trouble. So having an
I
advantage
think
moving
we
up
could
there,
handle- I think we could handle it.
I don't know. We'd be hitting a lot of irons off them senior tees,
I think we can handle it. I know how to get to him.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. You've been picking on him quite a bit.
WROY when it gets going. Yeah.
I know how to get to it. All right, guys. Well, we interesting roundtable today. We talked about several different things, and I expect a more expanded report on Tiger next week. So go ahead and start working on that.
One neat little bit of information, he was talking about earlier with Jordan. Michael just decided to come out of retirement. He signed a deal. Well, not signed a deal. It's his team, but he's going to play one season with the Charlotte Hornets.
No way.
To get, he wants a championship for him.
Really?
Yep. So he said he's got one more year in him, and he's coming back. So
is that rumor?
no,
How old is that dude?
He's old
So,
for basketball.
it's not.
He's
It's not
50,
golf related, but he plays golf.
2 or
so
3.
Yep.
He's actually a pretty good golfer. He is.
All right. So are we to believe this?
Oh, it's 100% true.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to
He
check
says
the Tar Heel
he's got,
hotline or something.
he's got one more good year in him. That's what he says, and he wants a championship for his team.
Well, I'm glad it's not Shaq because I saw that swings
I
he
did
made
too.
yesterday
Yeah, I
at
did too.
Greenbrier, and
Yep.
that was oof.
I don't
thought
know about
Charles-
winning a
I thought
championship, but
Charles
he'll fill the
Barkley was
seats.
bad. Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't that bad. I mean, it was a little confined considering his
Really?
size.
Yeah.
But I mean, he got through it okay.
He did.
and he was happy. Give it like a little
He
club,
took out a
club
spectator.
twirl and
Yeah.
stuck it, underneath his arm. He was,
Yeah. Well, he does swing better and play better than Chris Berman, so no doubt about that. All right, guys. Good roundtable. Let's
Thank
wrap
you.
it up,
Glad you approve.
dude. We need to get him.
Thanks for having me today, guys. I
Brian,
appreciate
Thanks for
that.
being
Well,
here.
hey,
Thanks.
you're
Definitely.
welcome anytime, man. That chair's
Definitely.
yours.
I'm
Yeah, man.
in and out all the time here anyways. I see you guys doing your stuff up here, and I was always like, man, that's pretty cool. I like
We just
that.
like having a good time.
So,
Talk and have
yeah,
fun.
you cut the fool a little bit with each other. You talk about other things than golf, but mostly golf is good.
Yep.
And
We got Tech
so
Talk coming up.
Proud to be a
We
part
do
of it.
Pro
Thank you.
Golf Talk Live.
Glad to have you here.
Yeah, we got coverage of the majors. We got St. Andrews to break down.
Yeah, we do.
I'm looking forward to that.
That'll be good.
I'm going to go shot by shot as to how the Godfather would play it.
I'm going to go to sleep. Shall we? Get this over?
That's
here
kind of
we
like
go.
when I bring in a handful of grips to do a show on grips.
TGD Radio and TV are produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com. When visiting the Golf Director, be sure to check out our featured course pages where you'll find up-to-date information about course conditions, specials, and much, much more. Need help with your next golf vacation?
Just call Dave.
Thank you, choir. Give us a call, 844-GO-GOLF-1. That's 844-464-6531. We are now on 1
Billion.
with a B devices at iTunes, Audio Realm, Roku, TuneIn, YouTube, Ustream, Blueberry, and, of course, the Myrtle Beach Golf app. Now, anytime you want to view something, you can go into TGD TV, TGD Radio, pull it up on demand, and catch up on any show you may have missed. Hopefully, it's not this one. George Honeycutt, Hugh Roy III, Al Cloyd, and Brian Thomas. We want to thank Jeff behind the glass, and we want to thank you all for tuning in and joining us. There's a lot more golf news and information coming up next.